This is loser bracket semi-final FoCuS versus SoIn. The loser drops out of the tournament. The loser will not be able to qualify for the WCA, the biggest tournament in Warcraft 3 history. This is Echo Isles on the upper left in blue. We have SoIn in the upper right in red. We have FoCuS. That's kind of confusing because the colors and the borders here are the other way around, but we will deal with it. We have the Blade Master here for the old school orc for FoCuS, a player of A1, formerly known for his games in Meteor Makers, Fnatic, Wicked, Mojave. He is a WC3L winner. He is the third place of WCG 2013, and he won Zotec Cup 45 times.
How many times was Remind? Do you know that off the top of your head?
52.
Even more?
Yeah.
I thought FoCuS was the king of Zotec.
No, Remind is Mr. Zotec, and the stream is frozen again. So all I know about SoIn is that he's good friends with Lorliot, and his best matchup is Human. That's about it. And he lost to Email Fan in the first round. Then, okay, stream is back. Then got a def win from Remind, who didn't attend this tournament because he's busy with his female League of Legends team in China. And
that sounds so weird.
That sounds weird, but that's the way it is. SoIn trying to get this peon, but it's well hidden. And somehow looks like the FPS have dropped significantly.
Yep. Pretty spiky.
Yeah. Well, it's still a broadcast from China, so it's like a miracle that we're able to see this. But
right, it's from China, not from Korea.
No, it's from Shanghai. So yeah, battle for the boots now. And who got it? I think FoCuS got it, right? No.
It's not time yet.
Okay.
1900.
15, 10. FoCuS or SoIn. Who's faster with the finger? It is SoIn.
And he also bought the circlet. So
dust.
Now he's a lot stronger.
Yeah, so all the important items went to the underdog here. Gotta admit that. FoCuS, of course, a legend in this game. Strong performances in especially the Rust Brain Cup last Saturday, where he achieved the third place, only losing to Lawlight and War Chief Rich. And these are all Night Elves, of course. But FoCuS, yeah, he likes to solo creep his the Magi's, whether it be on Turtle Rock or here on Echo Isles. And yeah, with the circlet, that should work, but it's getting close. Okay, he got the big Inwood Potion. This is amazing. This is probably one of the best items that he could get here. Keeping the opponent's Blade Master busy with the grunts, working good for him. So in level 2 on his Blade Master, nice animation cancelling. And wow, 2 crits in a row, or backstab and crit right afterwards, kills the first grunt. And we've talked about this before, never lose a grunt in the early game.
And FoCuS wasn't microing his grunt away. He just let him die there. Just kept him, leaving him out dry. And it's not like he got anything in return, really. He just did a tiny little bit more damage with that one grunt. Pretty strange. Tier 2 has now been reached for both sides, and FoCuS actually closed off his base. He actually did. But he's going to build the buildings outside anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but I talked to you about this before. I think he will keep SoIn so busy that this is not a factor in this game. But here comes the Blade Master at the tavern right now, walking across the map towards the Orcish base. Or the opponent's base. We see the tier 2 buildings by SoIn a little later. He focused on getting a second hero. This will most likely be the SH. And yeah, here we see SoIn. So you're absolutely right. Splendid timing. And he gets rid of the Lodge and maybe of the Bestiary as well. First got cancelled. And will he get it? He has to start attacking. I don't think it's working anymore. but we don't know.
If he hadn't gone for the peon, maybe it could have been enough. Would have been close though.
Shadowhunter is out, and the tier 2 buildings for So-In almost finished. So, in the early mid game of this best of 3, it looks pretty good for So-In. Both players in the same clan, which is kind of natural, since all the Koreans are in the same clan, except for Reprisal and Younger, who are not that popular in Korea amongst the players.
Why is that?
I don't really know. I heard that Reprisal is kind of arrogant. Oh, nice steal. It's kind of arrogant. I think it's almost the same situation with TH and Infi in China.
And the same goes for Younger?
I have no idea about Younger. I only know about Reprisal. But I heard that from my Korean correspondent Sunrise, who's the manager of A1. Or was, I don't know.
Alright. The mid game is unfolding here. Spirit Walkers are going to be quite a bit later for FoCuS thanks to the cancellation, of course. Is So-In going to try to capitalize on this? It doesn't look like it so far. He's going for his own mercenary camp. Double level up here for FoCuS, and I think this might be where he starts feeling confident to fight. But then again, he may want to wait for his walkers.
Yeah, definitely. You can't fight without the walkers. Without Spirit Link, it's absolutely impossible. So, a little slower on the creeping of the SH, only now reaching level 2. Of course, before the first fight, you always want the level 3 for the level 2 heal wave. But the Shadowhunter got claws already. So, the Blade Master will highly benefit from that. And boots for the SH as well. Both players scouting a lot. They need info. How far is my opponent? What's the army composition? How far are his heroes? So far, no game-changing items, no claws +9, no pendant of energy, nothing like that.
And FoCuS was at the shop, but he didn't get an item, I don't think. Still is investing everything into army. Oh, the Blade Master of So-In is looking really strong, man. Claws, gloves, and double circlet.
Yeah, he's really good. And he got the Warmill first, so he might be the first one with Kodo Beasts. But FoCuS might be able to steal something here with the Creepjack. In the meantime, his SH getting the rest of the marketplace. And yeah, it's kind of confusing since the colors are once again the other way around. But we will deal with it. Shadowhunter close to level 3 after this one. Don't know if there's any items in the marketplace to use. But of course they are very, very expensive, so might not be worth it. 700, 800 gold for FoCuS, only 500 for So-In. But he's waiting. The stealing Magpie is waiting. Here comes the reveal. Here comes Backstab. Hex a little too late. Experience for the Blade Master. But he has to be careful.
Boy.
No Town Portal. There's End Snare. But Windwalk saves him with 80 HP.
That was really close. I don't know. It seemed to me like he only used one end snare. But maybe I saw that wrong. But definitely with one more end snare, that Blade Master would have been dead.
Yeah.
So close call. Very close call. And pretty damn risky. By who was it? FoCuS. By FoCuS to go in there.
And yeah, we saw the shop control by FoCuS. He has the first Invo Potion. He has the heal scroll, which is of course super important in this matchup. FoCuS practiced so much for this tournament, man. There were days when he didn't sleep at all. Just practice. It was only 1 month and a half after his army duties were over, and he had time to actually practice Warcraft again. He had a vacation, and there he played Jera Cup, did quite well, so he invested a lot of time then getting the rust away from his fingers and getting back in shape, and that you could see at Rust Brain Cup number 2, 3rd place. Oh, 2 claws now actually. 2 claws, 2 circlets. This Blade Master could be the game winner. Did FoCuS sell the big Invo Potion, by the way? He did, right?
He did?
I think so. He didn't use it.
Yeah. It might be on the SH, but you would definitely want it on the Blade Master. So yeah, I think he sold it, which is pretty crazy.
Super greedy. I think FoCuS is getting ready for an attack. Looks like he attached peons. Or did he?
Not yet.
No.
They're still in the base.
Okay. Level 3 and a third Blade Master. What's the SH doing? He needs to be level 3, obviously. And here comes FoCuS. Is he going for the base right away? Nope, he's going for the shop. The SH is level 3.
And of course, Pillage being upgraded once you're at the base already. Like all the orcs do.
Okay, 2 buildings down, shop and burrow. One very offensive burrow we had here. And the Kodo Beast is there. Walkers, Spirit Link. Oh, not being casted yet.
But the one Kodo pops out at the most horrendous position. Is going to get focused immediately. Is that the only Kodo?
Yeah, that's the only Kodo, and he loses it. This is such a big deal. FoCuS in a great position now, but Town Portal's out. Wow, he threw So-In back so much. Oh, actually, it was So-In who attacked. No, FoCuS. Oh, I'm so confused with the colors here. Oh, boy.
FoCuS is on the right.
Yeah.
I mean, on the map. On the map. Right of the map.
So, So-In is supply stuck at 55 food. He can't get a Kodo. The only thing that's really good for him right now is his Blade Master with plus 18.
He still got one Kodo though.
He does? Oh yeah, okay. Building a new shop. And got a heal scroll. But one heal scroll for FoCuS as well, plus the Invo Potion and Mana Potion. That's of course more healing as well. So now So-In goes for the attack with peons. I don't know if that's the right timing.
FoCuS got quite a few of those peons for free, by the way. It's not the most giant of deals, but it's pretty okay. He uses the Invul. Oh, he doesn't have Windwalk ready. Oh my god, he's being hexed. He's being ensnared. Does he have a reveal? He doesn't. Huge mistake from So-In not having the dust. That would have been a kill.
Second time that FoCuS limps away with his Blade Master, barely escaping here. But maybe in the third time he will get it. All good things are 3, they say. Okay, did he shop with his SH? No. Heal Scroll, Mana Potion, that's about it. Heal Scroll, oh, no Invo Potion, he used it. So the items are better for So-In, but FoCuS is closer to the shop, so he can get Mana Potions, Heal Potions, whatever he needs. Speed Scrolls. 55 food for So-In, a little more for FoCuS. 61. Heroes are kind of the same. Who will reach level 4 with his Blade Master earlier? That's the big question here. Critical strikes on both sides. Of course, So-In a little higher. End snares everywhere. Peons tanking damage. Speed Scroll on both sides. Kodos, have they eaten? FoCuS with 3 Kodo Beasts. That is crazy. Offensive shop from So-In. He wants to stay in here for long.
The Kodos aren't going forward to try to eat anything. Now, finally, a peon has been taken. But it seems like FoCuS is holding on pretty well here. Of course, the Raider count is always important. Those end snares secure the last hits. But Raiders falling pretty rapidly on both sides. Once the shop is finished, the SH might become more relevant again because he cannot have much mana remaining, I assume. But then again, he had a mana potion. There we go. Next heal wave. But So-In's army is dwindling rapidly here.
Yeah, lots of damage coming from this walkers against the grunts. You see it right there. Only one raider left for FoCuS. The Kodo Beast has finally eaten something. 3 left of them. And FoCuS is not at all trying to get the Kodo of So-In. But here's level 4. Level 2 critical strike. This will help him a lot. Finally, So-In is taking care of FoCuS. Kodo Beast. What a nice move here. Saving it through the water, through the sea, whatever. And So-In is kind of falling apart here. 37 food for him. Level 4 on the SH of FoCuS. This looks good for the former Meteor Makers player. Final Kodo of So-In going down, so no battle jumps aura anymore. 10% damage advantage for FoCuS now, and all the peons slaughtering the walker here. Blade Master is trying his absolute best to get back in this one. So-In level 4 on his SH, but no, it's not enough. GG, and FoCuS takes the 1-0 lead.
Yes, So-In feeling pressured there after that base attack, where he lost quite a bit. He felt like he cannot drag this game out anymore. I don't know if that was the right decision.
I think it was a big mistake. He was supply stuck. He was down in supply. he was down in experience a bit, and then you tried to attack? I'm not too sure.
I guess he was really feeling really confident in his Blade Master. But was not enough to carry it solo.
That's a good point, actually. And yeah, losing the Kodo Beast in the end was the nail to his coffin. And the next map is then... Wait a second. Should be Ancient Isles, if I read this correctly.
On Ancient Isles, there are many kind of risky creep camps, but also very rewarding creep camps, especially the Goblin Lab.
Yeah.
But do you really want to take that chance? Because if a Blade Master shows up with backstabs and maybe a speed scroll with some grunts to boot, that can be very painful.
That's right. But maybe it's Turtle Rock if I am completely mistaken here, but I don't think I am. Well, what can Soin do better? I think in general, FoCuS's micro is just better. And so he has to have more items on... What are you... Did you want to say something here? Or...
No.
Oh. Or was it just a yawning?
It was a yawn. Yeah.
Okay. So Ancient Isles obviously has 2 shops, so it's a little easier to get the desired items for your inventory.
Also, there's a mercenary camp here.
Oh yes.
And Berserkers do become relevant sometimes in this matchup. Not necessarily always, but sometimes they do. And of course, items can be a huge role. You can find Claws plus 9 here, and Pendant of Energy, and of course the normal Claw spots. And Ancient Isles has lots of those items to offer, so it can be a little bit luck-based, but then again, you want to get map control early, get an advantage early, take some creeps away from your opponent, if possible.
Yeah, of course, this is the loser bracket semi-final. The winner of this game will face either Lucifer or Email Fan, who both dropped down yesterday. The loser of this game is out indefinitely and will not have a chance to qualify for WCA China anymore. And of course, Lucifer versus Email Fan will be our third and final game for today, right after this one. So I don't really know what's taken so long, because usually they should just start the next map here.
This reminds me a little bit of the last 2 seasons of WC3L, by the way. You remember when we had so many Orc mirrors, dude? Oh my god. There was
of course.
Orcs and Orcs and Orcs and a few Night Elves and more Orcs and Orcs and Orcs.
Yeah, you only had 2 different players, and of course back then Orc and Night Elf were so crazy strong. Okay, you had some players like Sky, for example, who could breach that dominance, but in general, each team consisted of 1 Night Elf, 1 Orc, like Angies, for example, or Wicked, who played with FoCuS and Shy, Angies with Check and Lucifron. So yeah, we always saw Night Elf mirrors, we always saw Orc mirrors, and then we saw one awesome Night Elf versus Orc. And they didn't switch the colors, man. What is so hard about telling the players to use the correct colors? I don't know, but we are on Ancient Isles, everybody. In the lower right, we see Soin. And in the upper left, of course, it is FoCuS. Soin lost on the first day to Email Fan 2-0 after a tower rush on Turtle Rock and a late tower rush on Echo Isles. Then yesterday, he was lucky enough that Remind didn't show up and received a death win. So now he stands here against FoCuS, who won against Check 2-0. Yeah, pretty easy, I might say. Check definitely not on the level that is required to win games here. But then got thrown down by a reprisal. We saw it earlier. 2 times with a tower rush. And he didn't stand 1 chance against the Korean human player, the master of the Blood Mage. But in Orc Mirror, This is an entire different story. He's leading 1-0, one map away from reaching the loser bracket final.
And Nicker is already pointing it out. The Goblin Laboratory can play a huge role here. For example, if you find an early Book of the Dead and you surround opponent burrows with them, and you kill the burrow and you enter the base with it, and then things can get really crazy. Maybe one of the players is going to try to go for something like that. Maybe Soen I could see trying this, because he played a standard game and it just didn't work. And it wasn't that close. He actually kind of got smashed. So maybe he thinks he needs to go for something special, needs to get a little bit lucky to win this. Or maybe he's still feeling confident. We're going to see from the strategy he picks here on Ancient Isles.
Okay, of course, the obvious scouting. Nothing fancy about that. We see Blade Masters on both sides. I'd love to see a Farseer here, but I don't think that is possible at all. So we'll see how things unfold in the end. Blade Master of Soin killing that scout peon, so most likely first blood. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. So yeah, in Ogmara, very passive early game. Of course, it comes down to items a lot. Who gets the most claws, the most circlets at the shop? Who gets the mana potion or the invul potions? But FoCuS not going to creep. He wants to harass, getting the early tech. First gloves of haste, not that great. But he's going for the shop, and that could hurt so bad. Is it enough? Peon in place for repair? No, there's none. But here comes the Blade Master of Soin. He's damaged. But the shop finishes it. So some time for Soin to buy items. He only gets one heal self. But here comes repair. And so he keeps the shop. Very important move from Soin.
It's quite a few resources. Soin is losing. But he definitely needs to keep the shop alive. Interesting start here from FoCuS. Ultra aggression. Oh, the grunt. Giannis, what are you supposed to do with the grunt in the early game?
Not lose them!
And he lost it. Soin getting kind of rattled here. He was not expecting this, and it didn't look too convincing the way he handled it. So that's not great. Losing resources, losing a grunt as well. But he has a slight experience advantage. Can he make something happen with that, though?
We'll see about that. Late shot by FoCuS. Of course, he prioritized his tech, and this might be the better way to go here. I think Soen is a little behind. FoCuS once again trying to chop down this shop. Of course, if you can't buy mana potions or regen or whatever, this gives you a hard time. Okay, almost level 2 Blade Master for Soin. This could be his big advantage, that he is able to creep and FoCuS is harassing all the time. Maybe the Blade Master experience-wise falls so much behind that you can win the game with levels. There it is, level 2, critical strike, boots for Soin. And will he take that spot with only 3 grunts? I don't think so. Nope, he's walking straight by it.
He's gonna lose another grunt. Blade Master is way too far away. Can he save it with some sneaky micro? He can, but there's more Windwalk mana, and the second grunt dies. He tried to deny with a burrow there, I think. It didn't succeed, though. Or did he? I don't think he did. Whew, those are big losses. And Soin wants to try to equalize the losses. He's looking for the grunts, he finds them, but they haven't started creeping yet. But there is one which is low HP, might possibly fall, and he really needs to even up here. But the other Blade Masters here as well. Micro is looking good. Look at this. We know this. Orc building their base in a way that they can save the grunts and create a trap. FoCuS finally having a good base.
Yeah, after, I don't know, 10 games that we've seen of him. But yeah, tier 2 for Soin as well. Shadowhunter obviously starting to build tier 2 buildings. Spirit Lodge far in the base to protect it because it's so expensive in lumber. Then the same goes for FoCuS here. No bestiary yet, right? I didn't see one.
I'm not sure. But FoCuS shouldn't have any resource problems. He didn't have to invest any lumber. He didn't have to repair. He didn't have to, I don't know, get a second borrow because of cancellation. He only produced grunts, and they, of course, only cost gold. So he should be right on track with his Tier 2 buildings.
Okay, big creep spot for So-In. Wind of Illusion can be great because I think you send them in with A-click your units, and then that's where the Wind of Illusion starts to shine, because it can take up so much damage, especially with Spirit Link combined. This might actually be a difference in the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. In these huge fights with big front lines, with a lot of melee units, very beefy stuff, tanking a lot of damage like that, same goes for Bear Mirror, by the way, is a huge deal, actually.
Especially if you replicate your Kodo Beasts and then equip them with Spirit Link. That's a huge HP pool that adds to the mechanics of Spirit Link.
The SH of FoCuS is gonna die. He was not expecting this creep check to happen, but it did, and I think that might just be level 3 for So-In's Blade Master, and that is finally time for him to deal some damage as well. He's definitely gonna get the next grunt, and a second one maybe as well with the Hex. There's no Windwalk mana right now, though, so he needs to be kind of careful. Not to get trapped, not to get surrounded, not to lose his first hero. That would be a terrible loss. He's going very offensively here. Almost getting surrounded next to the shop. He gets it, but he opens it again.
There's 3 mana missing for the Windwalk, so I think that wouldn't be worth it. But FoCuS is losing a lot here. First the SH, then a Grunt, now using the Speed Scroll to reset the fight. And So-In runs away. He achieved great in this one, getting back into the game after not that good early game. Maybe getting the null, but there's the Stealing Magpie of FoCuS getting hexed again. Is there another Windwalk? Yes, there is, so he will escape.
And yeah, So-In taking good advantage of his high-level Blade Master. The impact, the difference between the two players here because of the first hero. Very, very noticeable. And as you say, he comes back into the game.
I'm getting dizzy by this camera work, by the way.
That's typical pro player camera work.
I don't know, man. It's
a little too quick.
Yes. It's like, what's his name? Michael J. Fox. Exactly. Michael J. Fox controlling the camera. But yeah, 40 food for So-In. How is FoCuS doing? 40 for him as well. Wind of Illusion being used already on the Blade Master. So he dies right away. Natural expansion spot. Is this a claw plus 9? Oh no, the Null Overseer is still alive.
It is though.
Wow! Neostradamus, everybody! Predicting it. And this is of course a huge deal, especially once he reaches level 4 with a critical strike level 2, and he comes in for a creep check, but FoCuS gets the creep, gets the item, but here comes End Snares. FoCuS may have to town portal out here, horrible position. Blade Master going
I don't think
down.
he can fight this either, but he got a heal scroll I think at the shop, not a TP, so he thinks he can find it.
Yeah.
Can fight it, alright. Also getting a Scroll of Protection. Is there gonna be a disenchant? Yes, there is. Scroll of Protection is mostly gone, but FoCuS, man, he just knows what's up. He can actually fight this, despite his Blade Master being way worse. Peon's even coming in now, but he is gonna lose his last Raider. Maybe he's not microing it. Why is he not microing it? It dies though. But also his opponent has no more walkers remaining.
Yeah, there's a Raider reinforcement getting sniped right away and get critted away. This looks great for FoCuS still, almost surrounding a Grunt there. Many peons. 73 food for FoCuS, now microing the damaged units away. Saving it with Ethereal Form, killing this Grunt in the process. 37 for FoCuS. How many supply for So-In? I didn't catch it, but Speed Scroll being used now, and he will escape from the fight. I think So-In just lost everything here.
Yeah, I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
I thought he should be in a good position, but the 2 scrolls made a big difference. The heal scroll and the protection scroll to a lesser extent, but on a few units it was still remaining.
But So-In with almost a level 4 Blade Master. Don't know about the rest. 40 food for So-In.
How close are those two Shadow Hunters to level 3? That is a big X factor in this matchup. There we see Soen's is 2.5 or a little bit more. So I'm pretty sure both Shadow Hunters are going to find their level 3.
Yeah.
By the way, FoCuS's Blade Master still not level 3. Finding Boots of Speed here, I think.
Yeah, looks like it. And there is level 3 for the SH and level 3 for the Blade Master. Yes, there it is. Plus 15. No, it's a claw plus 9, right?
No.
No.
It's Boots of Speed. It's a claw plus 6. And he
it's
sells
the
the
Kodo
boots
aura.
for a
Yeah.
TP.
It's the Kodo aura that boosts the damage up to plus 10. I was confused. To plus, I don't know what it is. So red drag spot for Soen. This can change games, everybody. Vamp aura available. True shot aura not that bad as well. Robe of the Magi, etc., etc., etc. This is an important creep here. So let's see what he finds.
Book of the Dead.
Oh, nice. And he walks over to the base right away. You mentioned this earlier, using it on Burrows, and this works perfectly for FoCuS. What did he get? Belt of Giant Strength. Not that great of an item. First burrow is down. This is so effective, but can he get another one or peons or whatever? Blade Master trying to fight the army but getting disabled with an end snare.
Soen pretty slow to rotate down there, but his Blade Master is buying him time right now. And FoCuS is not confident fighting. We can see his entire army is kind of like at 70% hit points. That's not great. And in the end, it was only one burrow he got with the
But this
book.
This might be the timing for FoCuS now to break the upkeep ceiling. He has no gold, he has no bank, and he has no burrow. So he can't really capitalize from that.
And now he's trying to lure Soen into the base to get space with his SH to creep the Merc camp. Pretty cool strategic play, but he gets punished. He gets revealed, he gets hexed, he gets end-snap, but he has an invul. He uses it. He has no mana for Windwalk just yet. This is going to be close, man. He kills one Raider. Could have been micro a little bit better. There's the hex. Oh my god. Is he going to get it?
He has Windwalk and snare. Windwalk, but he's seeable, and the Blade Master falls. Of course, you can't run away if you're ensnared, even if you're in Windwalk. And close to level 4 Blade Master. Is this the one mistake that brings so in the game? Lion Hollow Stormwind also not a game deciding item, but yeah, too risky to get to make that move for FoCuS.
Yeah, too risky. The first game he got away with it twice, just barely. This time he gets punished. And FoCuS is trying to go for the base race here. He doesn't want to buy back the hero at the tavern. Well, he does, but he doesn't want to fight head-on, as it seems, afterwards. And yeah, this is going to be an all-out base. Well, he has a TP, so he has the option to come home when he decides to.
Altar of Storms, of course, not important, but the burrows are. FoCuS is supply stuck now, I feel. 48 food, but Soen is stuck as well. Getting rid of the second burrow, getting rid of the third burrow. I think FoCus's base race went a little better so far. Town Portal now. Speed scroll by Soen. Offensive Town Portal. Holy cow. He has to take this fight now.
There's no peons yet for FoCuS, and his frontline is dwindling quickly. The first heal scroll gets everything back to full HP, kind of. Nice disenchant, but the Spirit Link comes in again from FoCuS, the old legend. But this is a beautiful concave from Soen. But FoCuS is fighting right next to his shop. Nice Raider control right there, saving it just barely. Kodo off to the side by Soen has been a little bit mis-microed. But I feel FoCuS's army is dying a lot quicker here, but his Kodo is still remaining. That of Soen might be falling. Soen right now retreating, but Ensnare, of course, makes that difficult. Only 38 supply remaining for FoCuS, 40 for his opponent. But the Blade Master being FoCuS, he's ensnared. He has the healing potion, just barely surviving this. Now another heal wave comes in, but heal wave also to keep his own units alive is using Soen. The Blade Master is gonna die. No,
counter hacks!
Keeping him alive.
Jesus Christ, but for how long? Speed scroll being used. How long is the sword? Can he block? No, he blocks himself. He tried to move the SH behind the Blade Master to block there, but now the Blade Master of FoCuS dies for the second time. And how are you able to win a game without your big damage dealer? I think it's impossible. SH, yeah, level 4.5, but what's it worth? The army of FoCuS is so small. So in with 33 food, but the Kodo Beast is still alive. He did a great job saving it. It was barely alive, but now it's back. No raiders on both sides. Level 4 on the SH of So-In. Blade Master still going ham. I think... What's he doing with the SH, man?
He's getting items at the shop. Without a Blade Master, you said it. I don't think this is winnable. He's denying his own walkers to get free supply to get his Blade Master back.
He's got his Blade Master. Alright. I was just about to say, I have seen people winning fights without a Shadow Hunter, but without a Blade Master, I don't think it's possible. No mana, he has to be so careful. 28 food for FoCuS. Not a level 4 Blade Master, but close. Okay, 4 and a third SH, so it's not close to 5. 39.
But this is 28 versus 39, and FoCuS needs a lot of time. And look at those items, man.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So-In is in a fantastic position right now.
Oh, he has to rebuild so much infrastructure here. And So-In can just pump once this burrow is finished. Yeah, this has been a game of bad decisions by FoCuS. I think taking the first fight at the shop was not that great. Even if it worked, I think he would have done better if he would have town portaled. And then moving the Blade Master towards the enemy base and getting trapped there, also not smart. And then it's all a downward spiral from there. And now complete shop control by So-In. 2 scrolls, 1 invul potion, and FoCuS has nothing. No time to get them, no whatever, claw for the Blade Master, the second one. So-In is pretty lucky with his claw drops.
What's FoCuS's recovery plan here? He's probably gonna hope to be left alone for a while, so that he can get up to 50 supply again, and then maybe win this. But So-In, if he's paying attention, he should be pushing right now. He knows he did so much damage. His army is now very healthy again. He has amazing items. He's looking good on mana. And he should not procrastinate too much. And yeah, he's going in. That's the right decision. And FoCuS needs a miracle to win this.
Yeah, he needs to have the best fighting position possible. Getting for the SH right away. Here comes Hex, but no real follow-up. The end snares have been thrown towards the raiders. And FoCuS is not fighting in range of his burrows, man. This can be placed better, but there's no town portal, nothing to reset the fight, or a speed scroll or whatever. He's trying to get back to his towers, but his SH is kind of trapped there. If So-In is doing it correct, the SH is gonna die. Here it comes, Hex, end snare. No chance to save this. The 4th hero kill of So-In. FoCuS types GG, and So-In equalizes here.
Alright. FoCuS extremely high aggression early on, dealing a lot of damage. Then in the mid game, not paying too much attention. He has to be scouting better to not get punished for his low level Blade Master. And then again, carelessness, losing him the Blade Master. And that was definitely the mistake that cost him the game. But those are actually fairly easy mistakes to fix. I don't think FoCuS should be shaken by this. His confidence should not suffer. And he's also, of course, very familiar with these high-pressure situations. So for Game 3, I expect both players to be playing on their best, and may the better man win.
Yeah, I think FoCuS in the fights still a little better, but stupid mistakes throw him back a bit. So the final map is gonna be Turtle Rock, if I remember this correctly. Yes, and that is FoCuS's choice. Ancient Isles was the map pick of So-In, so most likely his favorite map in this matchup. So what special plans has FoCuS here on TR? Of course, he's known for his Magi creep that gives him a lot of experience, plus a big item But of course, it all comes down to positions and also a lot of luck.
But the thing about the Magi is, it doesn't really give you as much experience as you could get otherwise. And not only experience, but Turtle Rock is a great map for pimping your Blade Master, as you like to say.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of claws, also slippers of agility, possibly in the early game. So if you go for the ogre, you may have to sacrifice some of those claws and other items. We'll see. Is it going to be ultra aggression again from FoCuS? I don't think so. I mean, it worked last time, but it did. He lost the game in the end.
Yeah, I think he should kind of play it slow and rely on his fighting skills. I think they're at least one level above them of So-In. But the big question here, who's dropping out, of course. The loser of the upcoming map is out of the tournament. No chance to qualify anymore for this big tournament. And for FoCuS, it would be so devastating, man. He's been trying so hard to get back in shape. He's practicing for days without sleep, or just sleeping for 2 or 3 hours. I've been able to keep track on that through Happy, a longtime friend of FoCuS, managing him back then in, I think, Clan Go. So they're in pretty good contact. But we'll see how this unfolds. And we're still not able to fix the colors. It's amazing. We have cross positions once again. This is map number 3 between FoCuS and So-In, the decider in this game. Both with an equal 50 millisecond ping. So it's all fair. And yeah, this is Orc Mirror, this is Turtle Rock, this is FoCuS versus So-In.
Yes, it is. Sorry, my computer was telling me to restart, but I was telling him to not do it. God damn it.
You're so strong.
All right. So I think the point you made just a few minutes ago was a pretty good one. FoCuS should know that he doesn't need to rely on any special tactics, little tricks, little advantages to gain. He should know his standard super solid play is strong enough to win here. So I also imagine him going defensively. Maybe, as you say, going for his signature ogre creep. Of course, we have Blade Master on both sides. That's not really, I don't know, not possible to differ from this.
It would be so cool to see Firelord Tower Rush with Farseer first. The old Taker
That's
styles,
an old strategy.
Yeah, the old Taker games. I think it was pretty common in Orc Mirror from, like, I don't know, 2006 or 5. But yeah, that's 10 years ago, man. I feel so old.
It is quite a while ago. And So-In, interestingly, not scouting close position. Wonder what the thought process behind that is. But yeah, as we can see, it is cross position. And FoCuS seeing this. Is he gonna go for the ogre? I think he is.
Yeah.
Quick, make a bet.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like it. Either for the Ogre Warrior or for the Magi, but it definitely looks like the Magi. And So-In is doing the same, stealing the signature move.
He might just be getting the circlet. He doesn't necessarily need to commit here. Oh, never mind, both do.
FoCuS is there with a peon, so maybe he can lure the Magi away, but no, I don't think so. Okay, here it is. The items can be important. Pendants of Energy, Claws +9, all that great stuff. I think even a Talisman of Evasion would be good. And Ring of Regen? No. Oh, Ring of Protection +3, this is horrible. And for So-In, we have the Talisman. I think this is actually pretty good in the early game, at least.
Why do you think the Talisman is so different from the Ring of Protection? It's damage mitigation in both cases, is it not?
Yeah, that's right, but I don't think it's the Ring of Protection gives you 15% toughness.
Yeah, it's less, but it's maybe like 10%. I don't know.
So yeah.
But it's not that far away.
Yeah, and of course the Talisman of Evasion relies on luck, and the Ring of Protection grants you the toughness all the time, because you don't have to trigger it. Okay, So-In once again, going for the creep. FoCuS once again, going for the harass. He has a little more mana from the Mantle of Intelligence. Is he getting the boots? Is he stealing the boots from So-In? Get the second circlet. He is so lucky with his items, man. But FoCuS getting the boots now. A little too late to grab the creeps. Think So-In saw him, of course, with the Watcher Ward at the shop, so he knows exactly what's going on. There's plenty of mana for Windwalk, there's plenty of backstab, and maybe he can get the grunt here. This would be a big blow in the face of So-In. One backstab with one more hit. Oh, this is close. Yeah, finishing it with a backstab, escaping with the Blade Master. Great early game for FoCuS.
Yeah, it seems like So-In doesn't really know what to do to not lose grunts. He just keeps on losing them, doesn't send them away. He has no speed scrolls. Of course, you don't want speed scrolls necessarily that early. But usually you want to get them fairly quickly for exactly that case. You use speed scroll, you heal him up, and if the Blade Master follows, he loses a lot of time. But So-In just kind of loses it for free. And now we see FoCuS getting a big creep camp, and this is where the Vamp Aura can drop. You say So-In has been lucky with his items. Maybe FoCuS can finally catch up on that luck. We're gonna see in a second.
RNGesus.
Come
FoCuS
on,
is
Mr.
playing
Cameraman.
And this is, of course, a very risky creep spot, but So-In is so far away that it will go unpunished. Wow, once again, Slippers of Agility, man. +7 already. And he got the Vamp Aura! Are you kidding me? He took the risk to get the creep spot. Level 3 for the Blade Master. So much experience. And the best item you can possibly get in this matchup.
It really is the best item in this map, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, you
Better
can...
even...
You can get the Archmage Aura at the red spots.
But I think the Vamp Aura might still be better.
Yeah. Possible.
And he's gonna get a last hit here as well. No! The crit actually foils those, man.
98. Don't know about the item.
But that crit is kind of a big deal. That gave him level 3.
Oh, FoCuS gets the crit as well. He has 2 more Windwalks. This grunt is about to go down. Is So-In able to save it to the creeps? Nicker seems to be not that interested in the grunt kill. But that would be a huge blow.
Honestly, yeah, he loses the grunt no matter what. The experience isn't that important. It's kind of more important if he cancels the bestiary, but he won't be able to. SH will come out in a second here, and then Hex would be following if the Blade Master stayed. Same goes for FoCuS. He tries to get the bestiary, but he is also too late.
Maybe getting some hits here on the SH, but no. Hex is a better nice block from the grunts, and he will not get that second hero, obviously. So, Marriage Camp from So-In. Level 3 he has already. Of course, the item is gone. But no boots for So-In. On a Blade Master, in an Orc Mirror.
And in Orc Mirror, it's pretty standard, because there's, once the fight is started, the front lines are established. You don't really need movement speed. And you also have speed scrolls.
But of course, it's all so... very hard psychologically. You see the Vamp Aura, or he saw it already. He said, okay, I have to micro better than my opponent to win this fight. I need to get an advantage here somehow. Both players trying to get it through creeping. Ancient of War on both sides for the Kodo Beast, obviously.
But there are still big items here that can trump, I would even say, the Vamp Aura. For example, if So-In gets 3 out of those 4 turtle spots,
exactly, yeah,
and 3 good items,
yeah,
like greater mana, greater healing, greater invul, or something like that, that's definitely good enough. What does he find?
Sobi Mask. Also great.
Also very good.
Yeah, for the SH, of course, more healing. And here comes the Blade Master again, cancelling the burrow, and that makes So-In supply stuck for a long time. Yes, he has to cancel it. So-In on 40 or 40 food. Needs to rebuild it. Don't really know the exact building time of the burrows, but I think it's about a minute.
SH might be falling here. The round is closed.
And I don't think he can escape from there. He's trying as hard as he can with heal waves and stuff. Is he able to escape? Nah, micro bucks, I guess. No, it's there, he escapes! Blade Master is coming after him.
Around.
There is mana for a backstab, healing. Ooh, Hex to save him. He can get to the shop, I guess. He's fast. Is he fast enough? Here comes Windwalk again. Wow. He's so close to the shop. What does the SH get here? Town Portal, Invo Potion, Invis Potion, Town Portal. Takes it! SH survives. Holy
Why the
cow.
fuck did he open up that surround?
Maybe he felt too safe.
Huge mistake. Incredibly huge mistake from Soin. Now the Blade Master of FoCuS is back, but he's low HP, and so is the Shadow Hunter. He needs to retreat. He is taking more losses. He lost at least one Raider there to Hex, maybe even more. I'm not sure. But the big prize, the SH, got away.
But here comes the Blade Master again, going for the SH. Is there Hex? I don't think so. He used a lot of mana, but he is able to escape for now again. But the shop is falling.
Shop is down, and I don't think he got any more heal selves. Using one of the last ones on his SH now, getting out of his base. The Blade Master is already kind of low, needs to be careful, but he does have an Invul Potion. This one Raider way too far up in front. Invul Potion used at the perfect timing. Hex was supposed to come in, we could see it from the Windwalk, and now fighting with his Boros. This is fantastic for FoCuS, even though he did take a few losses here. Well, his Demon Hunter, Blade Master, needs to be careful, but his Grunts are still holding strong, holding so strong. And the surround!
Yeah, and he's not able to escape. There's no Windwalk for him. Can he keep it close? No, he's losing a Grunt. Blade Master escapes here. What a close mirror this is. So-In losing one more Grunt here. 800, 900 gold for So-In. FoCuS down to 100. Has to rebuild the shop. Before that, he cannot heal up. And in the meantime, So-In has everything he needs. He has the selves. I don't think he used a clarity here, but this would be huge as well. He's getting time. Level 2.5 for the SH. I don't know the SH level of So-In, but I think it's not level 3 as well. But his Blade Master looks stronger though.
Yeah, definitely.
And level 4 is a big thing. No, level 2.5 for his SH as well. But he can take the red spot. Both can take the red spot. And once again, the item can decide this. And of course the experience is needed to get the SH to level 3. Let's see. Claws plus 12, possible. Katka's Pipe of Insight, possible. And So-In, I think he's wasting time here, getting the Merchant. Tome of Experience for FoCuS. Tome of Experience, and what else did he get?
That's a good one.
Helm of Valor. Yeah, it's okay for the Blade Master. More damage, more HP.
It's not one of the dream items, but it's not a crystal ball, so...
That's right.
Can be happy about it.
And the Tome of Experience was so huge, man. Level 4 on the Blade Master, level 3 on the SH. But So-In will get the equal levels after the spot. Cannot be contested by FoCuS, he's too far away. Okay, item.
It's a claws plus 12.
Holy cow. Plus 24 damage on this Blade Master with a Kodo.
Really dangerous.
And level 4, so 3 times the multiplier from critical
Now
strike.
the next big thing will be the turtles.
Yeah.
The big turtles with the consumable combat items, they can make a huge difference, and you don't want to have fewer of those creep camps taken than your opponent.
This is as close as it gets in a Orc Mirror. This match is so important for both players. One of them will drop out. One of them will fight the loser of Email Fan versus Lucifer for the spot.
Oh my god!
One.
He closed him in! He closed him in with a War Mill. He cancelled the War Mill, but there is still Windwalk and Invul available on FoCuS' side. But he closes it again!
I think you're slightly ahead of me. Yeah, we see it now. He closes him in again, and here is Ant Snare. He needs to use the Invul Potion, but will he have the time for it? I don't think so. No backstep, Invul Potion being used. He needs the timer to get rid of the Wormel, but I think he's not fast enough. There is no Town Portal, and afterwards there's no Invul Potion anymore. Then here comes Hex, and Ant Snare again.
There's no more dust.
Shades of the German Kastetsui here, der Blade Master, der Wichser. Axler versus What was his name? A legendary game from the WC3L where Axlev trapped his opponent's Blade Master for, I don't know, 4 minutes at his expansion. I think it was
And this
Conquer.
creates so much space for FoCuS' second hero.
Yeah, that's
If he gets two more creep camps, it's gonna be okay to lose the Blade Master. Soen is losing so much time.
Yeah, he's not creeping in the mean. Okay, now he is the big turtle spot here. I wonder why they are not going to the back of the turtle to get the consumables. And he's trapped in as well. That is right. He cannot really creep here, but FoCuS will never be able to exit the space.
This is so weird. Why is FoCuS not creeping everything? I don't get it.
Maybe
he sees where his opponent is.
Now he's getting to the back of the turtle, or is he going to a mission to free his Blade Master?
FoCuS with quite the bank already. Alright, now he's gonna die. He got a Witch Doctor with Sentry Ward. He could have crept at least 2 turtles in all that time it took.
Yeah.
FoCuS wasted a lot of time.
And now it's getting dangerous. Okay, he needs the time to kill the War Mill here, but FoCuS is so close. What item did he
Greater
get?
mana. Greater mana for the SH. This is so much sustain.
And he got a greater heal from somewhere. Yeah, from the first turtle spot.
Crept 2 turtles.
Yeah.
It's also amazing.
I think I will restart the stream real quick to catch up with you.
Yeah, let's do it like you will be casting the fight, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'm not, ahead. Even if we're trying to catch up right now. Alright, what a wonky situation this was. But it's even again. 60 supply versus 63.
Okay. So in with a slight upper 4.5 plus the Blade Master is such a beast. But there is the Vamp Aura. There's big items for FoCuS, and he scouts the creep. This can be big for the Korean legend, for the bronze medal winner of WCG 13. And he goes for the Kodo Beast right away, and snares flying. Oh boy, Shadowhunters standing face to face here. Who can heal more? I think the hero levels are pretty equal. Getting rid of the first Kodo Beast. This is a big one. Soin is not able to take the turtle. Not a consumable for him. FoCuS getting rid of the second Kodo Beast. He has the surround closed. The heal wave is not enough. Kodo Beast goes down. No more Warsong battle jumps for him. The 10% damage boost is gone, but how can he capitalize from that?
Pretty well, actually. We see all of FoCuS' army is still fairly healthy. The greater mana has been used on his Shadowhunter. And also the creeps starting that fight, hitting the army of Soin. But now FoCuS is losing his Kodo Beast. This may just be the last one, but there's, as we said, so many heal values still remaining. There we see one. Almost level 5, by the way, on FoCuS' Shadowhunter. That's also a big deal, but now he loses that Kodo Beast. But look at all the army, man. So many grunts, so many raiders, and that is level 5. The Super Pimp Blade Master of Soin is not enough to win this, but the aura, the Vamp Aura just seems to be strong enough. Soin has basically nothing remaining. Level 5 as well for the Blade Master. And now Soin's Blade Master, he's surrounded, he's falling, he's dying. Yeah. It's GG, it's over. FoCuS wins and continues.
The dream of FoCuS stays alive. Soin is out after a loss to Email Fan. After a death win against Remind, he loses his second game as well. But he fought a tough fight, having FoCuS on the edge of a loss here. But in the end, the Orc, the second best Orc from Korea, or the third best next to Lin and Zakard, he advances to the lower bracket final, and he is one best of 3 away from his big dream, from the ticket to the grand final.
Alright, and FoCuS one step closer, but not there yet. His opponent, we're gonna figure out next. It's gonna be Email Fan versus Lucifer. Yes. That's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Email Fan versus Lucifer in the lower bracket of our next game of today. Also an elimination match. 10 o'clock it's gonna start. So we have about half an hour to get ready. Undead versus Human is gonna be the matchup. And the Koreans are gonna keep fighting for a hope to go to China.
That's right. Email fan, he won So-In, but then lost, or was raped by Lawliot yesterday. And that was absolutely a demonstration how to play Warden by Lawliot. Email fan didn't stand one chance. Will he recover from this big loss yesterday? Lucifer, he lost against Reprisal in a Human versus Undead, but on Amazonia especially, he did so great. And of course, Email fan is not the caliber of Reprisal. So I think good chances for the Undead. Email fan really has to step his game up compared to yesterday, and we will see who advances to the loser bracket final. Who will face FoCuS for the ticket? Will it be the former teammate Lucifer, or will it be Email fan? It's gonna be interesting. We'll send you into a small break, showing some videos, and we are back at 10 a.m. CEST with Email fan versus Lucifer.